Let me just read the words today, and then we will talk as we go. Now, look here. Paragraph 22. Notice, they consulted only the priests. They went to the priests and asked them, can we bring the Ark of the Covenant? Can we bring the Ark of the Covenant? They consulted the priests of that day, the theologians, the churches, the denominations. He consulted everybody that was around who worshipped God. He consulted them. And notice, by doing that, consulting the priest and consulting the congregation, consulting the people, they did it wrong. That's not where the consultation is supposed to be. To ask if you're doing, am I going to do right? If I do this, if I do that, this is my idea. I have a revelation. Is the revelation according to the word? Is it according to what God is doing in this age? I'm asking, where do you go? Where do you go? You don't go to the theologians. You don't go to the other priests. You don't go to the other ministers. You don't go to the other churches. No. This is where you go. By doing that, the prophet says they did wrong. They consulted the wrong priest. There's a place to get this right. It doesn't matter how much it seems good. It doesn't matter how much this is right. I have a right motive. I want it. I have a revelation, and I'm saying, what is wrong? What is wrong in doing this? It looks good. It looks good. You're serving God. You're doing the right thing. You're doing actually the right thing. It was not wrong to take that Ark of the Covenant, to bring it. It was not wrong. It was the right thing to do for David. And he knew it belonged there. That was the true revelation. How do I go about it? He had consulted. Okay. Notice, the Ark was the word. He says, the Ark was the word. We know that's right, because the Ark is Christ. The Ark is Christ. And Christ is the word. See? The Ark, the word. What are you gonna do with this word, or with this Jesus called Christ? How are you gonna handle him? How are you gonna handle him? To know how to handle him, go back to what the Bible said, or the word said. You've got to handle him. It's consult. Okay. See, the Ark or the word was not put in its place, in its first original ordained position. Oh, don't fail to get this, church. In other words, it was not where it belonged. It belonged here in Jerusalem. And he wanted to bring it here in Jerusalem. That's where it belonged. That's good. That's good. That's good motive. That's good purpose. He purposed to serve God. He purposed to do God a service. You decide to do God a service, that's good. That's very good. That's very good. That's very good. But there's a way to do it. You do it wrong, it brings death. You are serving God. These people, denomination, they're serving God. They're serving God. When they go to church, they want God. The prophet said, a nanny does not become a nanny in the Catholic Church to be wrong. He does it to serve God, but he's wrong. His motive is wrong. No, his motive is right, but he's doing it wrong. That's the problem. You got to do it right. You got to do it right. And God has not left us without giving us the right way. God says, the prophet said that God does not bring judgment before warning. He's going to tell you this is wrong, this is wrong. This is the way to do it. And now you defy. When you defy, this is wrong. This is when you're wrong. Everything was perfect. And everything looked good. Like a great revival was coming. But because they failed to consult the right person about it, they consulted the priests. They consulted the dignitaries. The ministers of this, the vice president, the whole, everybody. They consulted all that. And that was okay. You remember that was a nation of God. That was a nation of God. That was a country of God. Everybody there, it was run by the Bible. It was run by what God says. Their president was David. That is why you hear when those Philistines came and they were standing across here and they were across there and there was a valley here and they were standing there and they were saying, "Send me one man so that we fight." And they consulted, and sometimes they didn't have someone to consult. Because like one time they had David, they had this Samuel had died, Samuel was the prophet, and he had died. So he didn't have someone to consult. So he wondered, what do I do now? And because Samuel had died, and God could not talk and things like that, and he went looking for Samuel. And Samuel had to be raised from the dead to come and be consulted. So it was so important for them. But this time, he wants to do this, and he doesn't consult him. They were fighting, he came and said, why is this doing this? He looked at the Bible. He said, you look at David when he's going to kill Goliath, he looked at the Bible. He said, this is a circumcised man. And we are the circumcision. We are the children of God, and things are the children of the devil. Why? Praise be to God. They cannot stand over there and they're challenging us. They cannot do that. God is more than able to do this. And he remembered in the woods. He remembered, I was attacked, and if you look at what David had, God takes you a class. He doesn't take you from class 1 to secondary. He takes you from class 1 to class 2, class 3, like that. Slowly like that. He raises your faith like that. Even your revelation comes like that, comes like that. That's why this kind of revelation is, I think, is dying or something. Can look for a charger or something. I think we have a lot of problems today, but we have chargers over there. We have the charger. In my bag there's a charger. In my bag over there there's a charger. We have a lot of problems today. I think we are not prepared very well. I was saying how David was brought up. The first thing that brought in the bag, mom, and my bag over there is I'm doing it. I can take it for you. So David had the first thing that came to David was a bear. I think you know that. It was not lion. It was not lion. It was a bear. That was the first thing. That's a strong thing. But it's not as strong as lion. The prophet says that was the beginning. He taught him that. I took you away from the bear. Now here it comes. It has a box. It has a box also now. It has a box inside. That's the bear. Then the next thing was the lion. Then the next thing was this. That man could have taken a lion. If they were fighting with a lion, Goliath could have taken a lion. If you see the description that is given in the Bible, that was great for lion. From the bear, a lion, and this Goliath. Praise be to God. He consulted the one, he believed, these are the children of God. I'm here. I don't care about my smallness or anything, but I'm going, he said, he's coming to me with the God, in the name of the God of Baal. But I'm going to him in the name of the God of Israel, God of Abraham, God of Isaac, like that. Because they failed to consult the right person about it. They consulted the priest, consulted the dignitaries, consulted the theologians,